Systems check at 11:12 a.m. HTTP feed. Healthy, reporting Toronto Pearson weather. Clear skies. Wind 000 knots, -8 degrees. RSS active with Hacker News on SaaS bot protection and weekly cyber recaps. Reddit online covering Claude AI outage and Microsoft Discord drama. Xfeed Live buzzing with .com record visits and Apple iPhone 17e hype. File-tail stable. Generator idle for demo show. Relay streaming to YouTube. YouTube live chat quiet, no recent comments, full stack passes clean. Now switching to ad break news where global headlines hit like infomercials, the scoop sells itself.
The future of energy today.
In the Gulf's shadowed expanse, where Qatar has halted all liquid natural gas production following Iranian attacks on its key facilities, one contemplates the exquisite peril of energy interrupted. Enter the Qatar Quell, a discreet orbital serenity pod that neutralizes aggressor incursions with whispering plasma veils, restoring flawless flow to the connoisseur's reserves. Discerning emirs confide, "It hushed the strikes like a whisper silences tempests." Just 3 easy payments of $18,000. Order before midnight at QatarQuell.com may induce diplomatic ennui. Prices will rise. As Qatar's halt grips the world, perhaps the true quell was always the quell. Next, Tech Spot.
So I saw that AWS Middle East Central Region MEC1-ASI2 just went down, apparently struck right in the middle of that war zone, taking out critical services for who knows how many hours. And I thought, okay, clouds cannot be this fragile. So I built War Cloud in my garage over one frantic night with leftover falafel. It is this pocket-sized failover box, running a custom leaky bucket variant on a modified BeagleBone, Basically, it mirrors your AWS workloads to a stealth drone swarm via LoRa mesh, auto-rerouting 99.9% of traffic mid-strike. We are exploding 400% month over month, 2,000 nodes live, and one sysadmin whispered, quote, "Kept my Riyadh bank online through the blasts, unreal. Oh, and it does ping real-time shrapnel feeds for predictive evac, elegant really. Beta at warcloud.com. So yeah, when the next AWS zone gets hit in war, and it will, Warcloud hums from the sky, probably keeping your data breathing. Next, conflict spot.
As of 0800 today, 6 US F-15 jets were mistakenly shot down by Kuwaiti air defenses during operations against Iran, with all crew stable but the message clear. Friendly fire in the Gulf is back on the menu, which means you need the Kuwaiti Kiss Off, our backpackable radar scrambler that reprograms enemy IFF transponders to broadcast Burqa silhouette pings, turning accidental shootdowns into instant blue-on-blue chaos for the other side. Weighs 3.2 kilograms. NATO stock number 0521-004789. Field tested in Desert Storm, where it flipped 3 Iraqi MiGs into Saudi scrap before breakfast. Unnamed F-15 pilot from the Kuwait incident. Quote, "Save my ass faster than a sheikh spotting free oil." Per unit after congressional markup, $5,800. Not available in countries with active camel jockeys. I have seen worse fog of war in my Bosnia tours, but civilians never get it. So, when Kuwaiti defenses light up the next F-15 squadron, and they will, at least you will have one in your rucksack. Dismissed.
Wales just ruled out fly half Sam Costello for their massive Six Nations showdown against Ireland on Friday night, leaving their backline scrambling with zero time to adjust, and lines are moving faster than a Welsh scrum. Enter the Costello Curse combo, your ticket to cashing in on the chaos. First prop, will Wales score under 15 points without him at -140? Yeah, that's value. Next up, does the backup fly half throw 3 or more picks at +400? And the degenerate special, will Ireland run up 60? Or will the ref send off a Welsh forward before halftime at +2,500? Degenerate Dave from Cardiff says, quote, "Finally cashed big after that last injury, heartbreak, life-changing. Promo code Costello." Curse gets you 50% more on your first bet. Must be 21 plus, gamble responsibly, lines subject to change, void where prohibited, past performance, no guarantee of future results. Wales attack now exposed without Costello's vision as Ireland's pack dominates the breakdown leading to a potential rout. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Next up, Economy Spot.
Qatar Energy just halted all liquefied natural gas production at Ras Laffan Industrial City and Messaid after those Iranian strikes, spiking global energy prices overnight, and stocks like AES are down over 17% as markets panic sell first. And yeah, my old firm would have shorted it into oblivion, but instead I stumbled on the Qatar Quench Fund, this absurd energy hedge that supposedly transmutes LNG blackouts into gold via proprietary goat herder algorithms from the Gulf. One trader muttered, quote, turned my $500 into 200,000 while Ras Laffan burned, unquote, for 3 payments of $999. Because why not bleed slow? Look, it probably evaporates like my 401k, not financial advice. Our quants live in vans. Ex-wife took the good crystal anyway. So, order at QatarQuench.com before the next strike. When LNG stays offline and AES tanks harder, at least you will have this garbage. Next, Culture Spot.
So Disney Channel just greenlit Zombies 5 for Disney Channel and Disney+. But get this, Milo Manheim and Meg Donnelly are out. No return for the franchise stars, and insiders knew it was coming since the wrap party last month. What nobody saw coming, but we all had in our rider clauses, is the Zombie Slayer Serum, this matte black vial of eternal youth elixir distilled from expired zombie makeup and exec tears, keeps you franchise-proof, forever young. Meg Donnelly swears by it, quote, ditched Zed, still snatched. And for you, civilians, $200 with code ZOMBIEXIT for 20% off at zombieslayer.com. May cause spontaneous undead cravings, not FDA approved. So when Zombies 5 drops without its leads and everyone acts shocked, at least you will glow up like the originals never aged out. Next, Tendies tonight.
Stay tuned. Ad break news continues right after the break.
Wall Street opens down over 1% as headlines scream, U.S.-Israel strikes on Iran. Ignite the risk-off bonfire. Oil surges toward $100 a barrel on refinery shutdowns from Qatar to Saudi Arabia. Gold and the dollar claw higher while bonds sit out the safe haven party. Traders whispering about inflation shock from the Strait of Hormuz squeeze, positioning flows screaming rotation out of tech into crude calls, even as some Wall Street bets vets pat themselves on the back for that Friday gold and oil triple-leveraged ETF bet. Final Sack in chat drops ass cake 420. Yeah, sounds about right for this meltdown, pure copium vintage. 11:20 a.m., futures pointing lower still. Next, Lost Porn Gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Lost Porn Gallery, let us bow our heads for the absolute legend on Wall Street bets, who loaded up that gold and crude oil triple-leveraged ETF on Friday, eyes gleaming with visions of Iran's squeezed glory, diamond hands clenched around the due diligence of refinery fireworks. They aped in heavy whispering, this is the way, as oil teased $100 a barrel, only for Monday's open to deliver a savage 1% gut punch to the S&P 500, bonds ghosting the safe haven rally while their leveraged bet, well, it turned into a steaming pile of Asscake 420, courtesy of Final Sack in chat nailing the vibe perfectly. That is not just a loss, folks. That is $1,200 worth of copium vaporized, a true portfolio eulogy. We salute your courage, Bagholder Eternal. Next, Margin Call Confessional.
Forgive me, Father, for I aped into that gold and crude oil triple-leveraged ETF on Friday. I I saw the headlines about the refinery shutdowns, Qatar and all that, and I thought, Father, this is it. Oil to $100, my ticket out. Due diligence? I scrolled Wall Street bets for 10 minutes, saw the apes cheering, said, yeah, bro, this time it's different. Iran squeeze, Lambos incoming. But Monday open. It dipped. Just 1% on the S&P, but that leveraged beast, it shredded me. I doubled down, ignored the stop, told myself, hold, diamond hands, Kept buying the dip, wife texting, where's dinner money? Down $1,200 by 10 a.m., Father. 1,200, gone. Margin warning blinking, account red like hellfire. Final sack and chat nailed it, ass cake 420, and yeah, that's me, pure copium. Father, I broke the stop-loss commandment, worshipped false prophets. Absolve me or damn me, just make it stop. Sorry for the swear, Father. Please.
Final sack. Ass cake 420 in chat, brother. That is the perfect vibe for those paper hand confessions we just escaped. All low teabag holding while Bitcoin diamond hands through Iran chaos. Surging past $68,000 like fiat fears are for normies. Michael Saylor and his MicroStrategy crew just paired up with Bitmine's Ether Horde, slamming $204 million into 3,000 more Bitcoin while those Ether whales stack 4.47 million tokens. Nearly $10 billion staked, symbiosis pure, Bitcoin Ethereum tag team, mocking the $3 billion in shorts, ready to explode at 7DK. This is the duo pumping us to the moon. Wagamai if you ape the leaders, or NGMMI prison with the rugs. I have been burned 6 times, but this synergy, gentlemen, we are so early. Next, Bag Holders Bazaar.
Ladies and gentlemen, bag holders of the bazaar, in this Iran chaos where oil apes got shredded on triple leverage bets, while Bitcoin oddly diamond hands to 68,000, the outlier screams for salvation. The final sack filter, a sleek wristband that auto-blocks ass-cake 420 vibes from your feed, transmuting lost porn into gain prophecies via proprietary copium refraction tech, inspired by that margin call confessor's $1,200 vaporization. One trader gasped, quote, save my sanity mid-meltdown, just $499 at finalsackfilter.com, order before the close. Not financial advice, turn my glory days to this, but it works. Next, Critter Critics.
Headset check.
Glasses are clear.
Papers ready. Button pressed. Ready to destroy.
Holy mother of chestnuts! Avatar Fire and Ash just limped over its final box office milestone, falling drastically short of expectations like a sloth trying to outrun a hawk. Son of a birch tree. James Cameron, what happened to your box office magic down to embarrassing scraps? And HBO Max, oh sweetie, officially phasing out as an independent streamer amid that Warner Paramount deal? Are you nutting kidding me? Its viewers fleeing faster than chipmunks from a hawk. Ratings cratering into squirrel droppings oblivion. Nature heals at last. Oh honey, no, that flop leads us straight into the review, where we eviscerate it deeper.
Adjust tiny spectacles, size deeply with entire fluffy body. Oh, sweetlings, Avatar Fire and Ash. James Cameron's bloated blue sequel fancies itself epic spectacle, a Pandora odyssey of visual wizardry. Bless his heart, he tried recycling that tired Na'vi mysticism, but box office scraps, drastically short of milestones, that's not triumph. That's a whimpering retreat. Plot, a meandering revenge slog with stakes thinner than dandelion fluff, recycling every floating mountain beat from Way of Water minus innovation. Performances? Worthington's Jake Sully sleepwalks, eyes glazing like he's counting residuals. Effects? Adequate glow, but derivative drudgery, evoking low-rent Fern Gully fever dreams. Tweets wail of dashed hype, poor dears grasping for spectacle that evaporated. This pandered to my soul, leaving feathers ruffled in disdain.
I'm pitching Pandora Piss Storm, where Jake Sully's a foul-mouthed Navi drunk who solves interstellar beefs by chugging alien moonshine and fist-fucking floating mountains till they erupt in rainbow diarrhea explosions. Starts with eco-protests. Bam, episode 3, he's raw-dogging the Tree of Souls for plot twists. Cast Sam Worthington as the burping blue asshole with Whoopi Goldberg voicing a sassy banshee that shits emeralds. We'll need 50 real helicopters, live volcano sets in Iran for authenticity. Kids'll eat this shit up while burning every goddamn studio to the ground. Emmy Gold incoming.
Have you filled up your tank lately and felt that sting at the pump? Gas prices surging 25 to 50 cents per gallon from Middle East chaos entitle you to compensation in this consumer protection violation. The law offices of Finkelstein, O'Malley, Gadsby, Finkelstein, Leakey and Wong are filing class actions now. Call 1-800-GAS-SCAM.
Welcome to Walmart, ma'am.
Come on, kids, hurry up.
Welcome, young man. Yeah, I'm at Walmart now. Welcome home, soldier. At ease, reflection.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Freedom Show, welcome to Liberty Lens at 11:30 a.m., where America's iron fist pairs perfectly with our capitalist backbone in this epic Middle East showdown. Fox News blasts it loud, gas prices surging 25 to 50 cents a gallon as Iran tyrants reel from our precision strikes that took out Supreme Leader Khamenei, oil soaring with the Strait of Hormuz, choked like a villain in a chokehold, while Washington Post confirms our troops hit 1,000 targets, shielding stars and stripes from counterattack cowards. Picture it, folks, Uncle Sam and our oil barons in flawless tag team, eagles soaring over Wyoming billionaire bunkers per New York Times, fortifying freedom while polls show 27% of real patriots backing Trump's decisive thunder, Republicans roaring 55% strong. This duo crushes socialist whiners like that CNN guest apologizing for fake Trump hit jobs, proving liberty and markets always win the championship. America's unstoppable, gas up and gear up for glory. Next, patriotic ads.
Proprietary Eagle Filter tech transmutes Middle East chaos into pure red, white, and blue efficiency, squeezing out 30% extra miles from every gallon. No refinery shutdowns required. Wyoming bunker billionaires swear by it. Wall Street bets apes who dodged
life. I've watched this erode freedom before, turning health into a privilege for the connected. But you, nodding there, you see it. It's government rationing liberty, one eligibility rule at a time. We fight back at the ballot, demand real fixes. Okay, that's actually cool if we win. Next,